Hello everybody and welcome back to Sweet and Sour Soccer, and if you are a Leeds United fan, please do not fear. This is going to be a positive transfer update because it's not been the best of weeks if you're a Leeds United fan, obviously with the news of Rafinha, Kalvin Phillips, but we're not going to speak about that today because we're going to speak about some positive news, a potential new incoming for Leeds United. And it's a player that has actually been linked with Leeds since the start of the transfer window. But there has been an update today, which makes it feel that this is one that can potentially happen. Guys, before I jump into speaking about Tyler Adams in more detail, though, please do help me out. Hit that like button and please subscribe to the channel as well if you're new here. We're a general football channel, so we will be covering lots of general football content, but also some Leeds content as well, some analysis and also transfer updates and lots throughout the season. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's waste no more time. Let's start talking about this man, Tyler Adams, who could be potentially the Kalvin Phillips replacement. It has been reported. Obviously, a player which Jesse Marsch knows well because of his time at the New York Red Bulls. Of course, Marsch managed him, and he is now currently at another Red Bull team, RB Leipzig. And it has been revealed that this deal could get done on a loan basis, and that has been what the major transfer update has broke today, that Leipzig would be willing to let him go on a loan with a potential buy offer at the end of it. Now, what's obviously significant there for Leeds is, of course, yes, sort of selling Rafinha and selling, obviously, Kalvin Phillips. Leeds need a major rebuild because it's not about just replacing those two. There's other positions that need covering. Leeds will need to replace their two main stars, but also build a team which isn't going to have the same fortunes as last season. Well, maybe, you know what I'm saying. You don't want to be flirting with relegation, basically. And hopefully Leeds will be putting a lot of money into the club. But one thing that would be obviously preferential is if some loan signings can be done. It allows you to bring more players in, and this could be a potential loan signing. Now, what's interesting about Tyler Adams is the fact that he has played under Jesse Marsch. So once again, we're seeing that familiar connection, but we're also seeing a bit of the American connection as well. Obviously, Brendan Aronson, who's already joined, a player that's previously played under Jesse Marsch and is also American. The manager, Jesse Marsch, American, and obviously the strong shareholders in Leeds United also being American. There seems to be a bit of an American connection building here, and this is why I think this transfer could potentially go through. Now, what's also interesting about him is obviously he's never played in the Premier League, but the main reason that he is available for transfer is because he's a bit of a squad player. He played 24 times last season, but only actually started 12 of those times, which means he is surplus to requirements and being allowed to go out on loan. And from a player perspective, it does potentially mean that, he'll get more time with the build up to the World Cup, which isn't actually ideal for an England fan, but never mind. I'm sure you won't mind if you manage to sign him, Leeds United. But let's talk a bit more in detail about what the player could offer Leeds United. Last season, he played in a number of positions. He is mainly a CDM, but he has the versatility. He's played in a centre-back role before. He's played in a right-back role. He's played in a right mid role. And he's also, of the couple of seasons before that, played as a left-back and left mid. So he's very versatile, but the main position for him is that CDM role. And that's why there's the potential link for him being the potential Kalvin Phillips replacement. Now, when he did play last season, he actually achieved an average rating, according to Who Scored, of 6.43 and achieved an 87.4% passing rate. The passing rate is pretty decent, to be fair, and that's one of his main attributes. He does like to play quick, short passes, keep the ball moving, which obviously is very positive when you think of the wingers that Leeds have in shape. That could work quite well as well with the pace that is available on the wing. And you also imagine the wingers that the main sign may live up to that potential as well. Now, although he has played out on the right wing before, it's probably not an area you're going to see him in too much of. One of the main weaknesses for him is probably his crossing ability. And to be honest, he is more of a CDM. Another strength of his is his aerial ability. He's very good at winning the ball in the air. And his defensive work rate rate is also very commendable as well. He's also decent at holding up the ball when needed, but as I say, he does like to get the ball out of his feet, play the quick passes, and get the game moving. So, guys, I think this one could happen, to be honest. I think it's got its potential. It's obviously got the American connection, but more importantly, the advantage which has been revealed that the Leeds could make this signing by a loan signing also plays well, because Leeds will be needing to spend a lot of money to build a major rebuild so Jesse Marsh's team can form properly. But guys, let me know your thoughts. Is this a signing you would welcome? Can you see it happening? And as I said, if you made it this far, do me a favor, hit the like button, and please do subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And we're actually going live tomorrow at 1 p.m. talking all things transfers. We've got a bit of a tier list happening as well. And we're also going to be speaking about one person in the opposite club, your rivals that you do secretly admire or did admire when they were playing. So lots to get involved in the live content. So hopefully we'll see some of you there. Take care. Have a good start to your weekends, and goodbye.